Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, clicking on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber. Thursday, November 18th, 07:48 a.m. Let's do a review of the single stocks in the Dow Jones 30, which there's 30 of them, versus the Dow Jones Index before the U.S. stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. So we'll start off by looking at the index, the Dow Jones Index. It's the oldest index. Looking at it on a desktop trading platform, Thinkorswim. Symbol is $DJI, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Each candle's a week, so the current candle's not done yet, but it's red, made a lower low than last week. Have a consolidation. So what I have here is a Fibonacci, this tool here, and notice the green horizontal line, 0.382, and the blue horizontal line, 0.618, and the red is 50. Well, the green, 0.382, and the blue, 0.618. Those are Fib numbers, Fibonacci numbers. The red is not. It's just 50%. Well, on retracement, if the retracement goes to the 0.382, or even before it and turns back up, that's even more bullish. Expect the trend to upside to be equal or greater than the length from A to B. If the retracement goes lower below the 0.382, say to 0.618, then a retracement back up, probability when it close, break above the high of here. Yep. So right now we're looking at a potential retracement, and from that retracement, it will help us identify when the trend goes back up, the strength it will go, where it may go. Got it? All right, now let's look at the stocks inside the Dow Jones, those 30, and see if they're performing equal or better than the Dow Jones. Notice the Dow Jones, the high of the year was the past week. That's how recent the high was. Now we'll look at the single stocks. Apple. Here's the high months ago. Yeah, months ago. And it broke out of this wedge to the upside. That's good. That's good. And also the current candle's green for the week versus what? The Dow was red. Now, Amgen. High for the year is all the way back there. And we're near record lows almost for the year. Not good. That's not leadership. American Express. The highs were here several weeks ago, and it's currently red for the week, very similar to, the Dow. But the trend is still to the upside. Also, this consolidation staircase pattern, higher high. The financials have been doing very well this year. Boeing, here's the high for the year, so far back. Red for the week, but we made a higher high, higher low than last week. And notice in this gray consolidation area, the current candle has a huge toe on the top, rejecting these higher prices. So we'll see what happens when it closes, but that's looking bearish right now. Yep, we'll see if it reverses and breaks below the 225. So some traders are trading bearish up here, putting on short positions because they think it's going to go lower. And if they're right, they'll make money. If they're wrong, they're wrong. Caterpillar, high for the year, all the way back there. Currently red for the week, lower low, lower high. Yep, we also rejected taking out this consolidation. Excuse me. So you notice right now, a lot of them are way, way lower than the year's high. So the index is outperforming majority of them so far. Salesforce, retail, online kind of business, has grown bigger because it's bought some of its competition. All-time high was last week. Current candles inside candle, which is indecision, but very strong here, near highs of the year, very strong, almost outperforming the index or performing even equal or better than the index. Outstanding. That's leadership. Cisco, yeah. Last week, red candle, bearish pin bar, rejected going higher. This week, looks like another bearish pin bar, and already took out the low of prior week. So the trend is lower low, lower high, looking bad. So there are clues. There are clues. Last week, there was weakness. There were clues several weeks ago. So if you're just now noticing this and wondering why it may go lower today, let's look at it intraday right now. Let's go to 15 minutes. There we go, 15 minute. So after the market closed yesterday, why? Because I had earnings. Yep. Huge sell-off, huge trading range. So right now it's expected to open below the low of yesterday. That means it would gap down this morning. Yep. Right now it's trading around 53.37. So let's look back up here on the weekly. Kind of late getting in short now. Should have been done before. Let's just look at the daily. There we go. And I said it might go below the 55. So the daily. Let's go here again. Yep, 53.50. Let's see, 53.50. Yep, 53.50. Way below there on the daily chart. Yep, so 53.50. Put it down here near that swing low. Let's put this on the daily chart. Yep. So again, if it gaps down now down there, let's look at that on a weekly. That could be a trade idea. Maybe buyers are going to step in. So I'll watch the first 15 minutes. Yep, that low. Let's identify that. Make that as a swing low. Okay, that's a swing low, 52.98. If it gaps below that or at that, and then starts turning around in the first 15 minutes, or if you don't get in today, tomorrow starts turning around to the upside, it might be a buying opportunity. Remember that. Yep. So let's put this here, so too, and we'll see what happens. That's a trade out here. Okay. Charlie Victor, X-ray, Chevron. Oof. Look at that. Current candle forming a bearish pin bar. It's not done yet. Be concerned. That might be a topping signal that it's going to go lower. We'll see. The high for the year being all the way back here. Interesting. Far away. Yep, we'll see how progress goes. Disney, very bearish. Broke below that consolidation. Been below the high for months. Not good. Struggling. Broke below that swing low too. Not good. Dow Chemical also struggling. Look at that. Consolidation, breakdown. Consolidation, breakdown. Staircase pattern, lower low. Goldman Sachs. Yep. Also, let's just look at something. Similarity. What the kind of similarity are we looking at versus the index? Because again, the financials have been strong. So the Dow, last week I said was the all-time high, and then it's been red now last week. Yep, the banks too. So the banks 3 weeks earlier have been showing bearish signs. Yep. So again, even weaker than the index. Home Depot, strong like bull. All-time new high for the year. Outstanding. Outstanding. Better than the index right now. Honeywell, up, consolidation, staircase pattern, lower low. IBM, almost near record lows for the year. Not good. Intel, also struggling, almost near record lows for the year. Johnson & Johnson, also struggling, staircase pattern, lower low. It's well defined. Staircase pattern, lower low. bearish. Staircase pattern, higher high, bullish. JP Morgan, again, another financial that gave clues weeks ago. It was weak. It was bearish. It was bearish. So one could have gone short prior, traded bearish prior. Let's put this here. It's a sloppy consolidation. But again, that's concerned about this swing low. Let's put a label that swing low. See if that gets taken out. If that gets taken out, that's not good. But again, opportunities to reload if you're bullish. Yes, the bigger picture has been bullish. So retracement, I'll be looking for the opportunity to reload, buying long if it goes on weakness. Coca-Cola, still weak. Yep. Consolidation here. Impulse move up and then retracement. So we'll have to see how this candle closes. If this candle this week closes below these two bodies, that's even more bearish. One would expect maybe it will go lower. See what happens. McDonald's, interesting. 2 weeks in a row, inside candles. All-time high for the year up here. Outstanding. Good leadership. Yep. Consolidation, breakout to the upside. Consolidation, breakout to the upside. So it's bullish. Staircase pattern up. Yep. So one would look to maybe acquire some stock here if you're bullish. 3M, bearish. Yep. We broke out of this consolidation and already sold off both times. So there's a supply over here. Sellers are up here. I have to see if it finally gets strength to break out and see how that closes. Merck, very sloppy, very sloppy. Yep, rejected those highs. Microsoft, very strong like bull. Mentioned this many times before. Outstanding, all-time new high. So remember, we had Microsoft all-time new high, Home Depot. Very few of them are hitting all-time highs. So the index and some of these single stocks are outperforming. Nike, interesting. Just like some of the other ones I showed you. 2 weeks in a row, inside candles. Building a consolidation. Nice. Very nice. So interesting in retail. In retail. Some retail looking good. Yep. Procter & Gamble, huge consolidation. Broke out to the upside. And notice that was a swing high here, right here. And we took it out. So depending on how this candle closes for a week, if we close below the midpoint of this candle, that's weak. That's weak. Volume's not done yet, but up here on this day, this week, that volume was 46 million. I'm looking down here on the left, down here on the left when I hover over it. That week's volume was 46,902,681. And how much volume we have right now currently? A lot less. So high here, higher high here on less volume. Yeah, that's a divergency. Want to expect, depending on the candle finishes, we may have a sell-off. So maybe you have to look to buy puts down here, puts below it. And when the stock, if it does fall down, those put options will go up in value and close them. Yep, that's a trade idea. Interesting. Yep. Let's just look here where one could do the credit. Okay. There we go. Several of these options. Yep. Maybe look for the 26th November one. Yep. Several. As long as I do the ones below less time frame than that. Okay. Few options I see here. Few option choices. Yep. See during when the market opens something I might consider. Travelers, another financial. It also sold off just like I showed you JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs weeks ago. Huge impulse move up there and a retracement. Yeah. Wow. That impulse move here, this green candle, couldn't even take out the high of that one. So that high was over 3 million and this volume was over 8 million. So 8 million shares pushed this up, but it couldn't have pushed up there. Interesting. That's high here. This big move here and less volume. Sorry, this move here, 3 million, and this one had more volume, but not enough to go there. Interesting. Uniform, November, hotel. Yep, strong like bull right there, consolidation. So again, this candle hasn't closed for the week yet, but as long as it closes above 450, that could be good. But right now, it's below 450, so be considering it may have a retracement. These are another financial, ugly. Oh, wow. Huge retracement off the high, not good. Verizon, another one that's been struggling near record lows almost for the year. Not good. Whiskey, Walgreens, Whiskey Bravo Alpha. Huge consolidation up here. Broke below, another huge consolidation. It's bearish. Look, staircase pattern, lower low. Hasn't proven itself yet. Walmart. Oof. Huge sell-off. Not good. Yep. Again, another clue up here. So these small bodies. So you had this huge impulse move up. Had a follow through up here. So look here. This green candle here had volume of 56 million plus. Then we ran up to try to retest it, but we didn't retest it. And here the volume was 23 million. 56 million, 23 million. Yep, divergency. It would have been better if we took out this high with that less volume. But again, it couldn't even make that a rollover. Yep, so there was another clue, bearish, divergencies. Okay, I'll leave it there. And I'm also going to leave it at the end so you can see intraday, the equity futures. The equity futures, how they're doing. S&P 500 above the high of yesterday. NASDAQ 100 above the high of yesterday. The Dow Jones inside the range of yesterday. And the Russell 2000 inside the range. Yep, interesting day we're going to see.